Hello lovely people, welcome to your weekend tarot reading for Saturday the 22nd and Sunday 23rd of April 2017. I am again going to be doing the time stamping. Get me. So if you look in the description box, you'll find your star sign, and next to it there will be like blue numbers. You can click on that, it will scoot you along until you reach your own star sign, so you don't have to listen to everyone. That's good. So you don't have to listen to everyone else's, unless of course you want to check out your sun, moon and rising, or secretly spy on another star sign. Right, I'm going to start with Taurus because it's your birthday, it's your solar return, we're coming into Taurus, and we have a new moon in Taurus on the 26th of April. So Taurus, you are first, and I am using the Mythic Tarot. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Juliet Sharman Burke and Liz Green. And thank you everybody for subscribing. Fantastic. Thank you very much. It's superb. My subscriber thing is going up. My views are going up. The channel's working out, and I'm loving doing the readings. So thank you so much for that. If you do want a private reading as well, those are going well. Those are in my description box. Well, there's only one type. I keep things very simple. So you can book that in my description box with a PayPal link. Or you can go to the website, which is Gemstonetarot. So, Taurus, 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 Taurus. It's you. No, it's you, you, and you. Okay, good. So this is covering this weekend, and probably it could spill over a little bit into the next week and up to the new moon. So first of all, I'm looking at work. What a fantastic card. Look at this. Strength. So for those of you that are working, whether it's self-employed or whether you're working for other people or whether you're at home with children or you're at home doing your own project or whatever it is, working on your garden, doesn't matter. Self-mastery is going to come into it, Taurus. This is a great card, Major Arcana. It's depicting Heracles and he's mastering the lion. But in mastering the lion, he also masters himself. So this is to a certain extent working out your strengths and weaknesses at work and playing to them. So if you're looking for a promotion, get very real about what your strengths and weaknesses are. It's just as important to be able to articulate your weaknesses as it is your strength, because somebody who knows their weaknesses is a very strong candidate for work. That's the message that I'm getting. Major Arcana also could be bringing up work issues, maybe to do with Leo people. It is a Leo card. You may have a boss that's a Leo, possibly. You may have Leo rising, Leo moon. You'll be quite strong-willed if you do. Taurus with Leo rising or Leo moon. Nice. But either way, this is a great card. If you're looking for a promotion, you're looking to grow your own business, get a handle on what you have to offer, where your weaknesses lie, and turn them into strengths. I'm looking down here because I've got this mini card with a little spread on that fell out of my cupboard, and I've decided to do that today. In fact, what I'll do, I'll prop it up here so I don't look down there all the time. Okay, you've now got home life. Ooh. 8 of Swords in the reverse. Some of you in your home life are coming out of quite a trapped situation. You can see when this card is like this. There's the kind of Medusa snakehead people. And then this person has a little half circle of swords around them. Now, in the Rider-Waite Tarot as well, they have a blindfold on. And if the blindfold came off, they would see that they could actually walk free. When this card's in the reverse, the blindfold has dropped off, the swords kind of fall out, and it's all of a sudden those restrictions kind of fall away. So for you, Taurus, in the home life, some of these tensions are dissolving for you, which we like. Very nice. Unexpected. Wow. Okay. Shady, shady, shady. Seven of Swords. I call this my Snaky Fox card. Although in this particular tarot, it's so beautiful, but all the same. I'm going to give you a bit of a close-up. Okay. What is not expected is somebody, and I would say someone quite closely connected with you. So this could be in love, or it could be at work, or even in, I would say, distant family. Don't know why I think that. Somebody is being shady. There is an element of shadiness. Now, traditionally, this can be as strong as being called the Thief card. It can be someone even physically stealing from you. But it's also, in my experience, it's more somebody just being shady, lying, you know, not being straight with you, pulling something off behind your back. That sounded a bit rude, didn't it? That, you know, or maybe doing that, you know, that kind of sort of backstabbing, underhand. There is an element of something not quite right. Usually with the Seven of Swords, in my experience, you have an inkling about it. And Taurus, your intuition is fabulous. Now, you see there's this moon in the background. We have a new moon in Taurus on the 26th of April. You may uncover something then. Just be on the lookout for it. At work, backstabbing, at home, could be anything, but it's shady. Your role. Oh, look at that. The Magician. I love this card, and I love this card in this deck. This is you at the crossroads. You can pick up any one of those four elements, the sword, the wand, the pentacle, or the cup, and work with it. What I did for this, which was amazing, I had like 10 minutes daydreaming time. I'm a Pisces, I like to daydream. And I did a little guided visualization, you know, that kind of in between sleepy stage. And I put myself at this crossroads, and I sort of looked at what I wanted to pick up. It was quite amazing. You could try that, see what you pick up, see what you do with it. Speak to the Magician, see what he thinks your role is. But either way, as above, so below. That's why he's pointing above and below. You have the power, this together with strength, even with your Seven of Swords. And then notice here, you've got the Seven of Swords and the Eight of Swords, which is the next one on. You have the power to overcome this Seven of Swords shady behaviour and still prosper. You've got two major arcana in the upright, and they trump the two swords. Taurus. The outcome. Actually, we'll take it. Three of Swords in the reverse. Good. Not so pretty in the upright. Three people stabbing one person. Third sword person is missing. Whatever that third sword is, if it's a third party in a relationship or a third party at work or whatever it is, that's what this is. But it's in reverse. Three of Swords in reverse is a release from this sorrow and pain. Good, we like that. In fact, yours is a nice reading, Taurus. Don't forget, I've time-stamped this reading, so if you're joining me, look for your astrological sign below, click on it, and it will take you straight to where you need to be. Thanks, Taurus. Now, I have written the star signs on a piece of paper so I don't forget them. Mercury is retrograde. Okay, we'll have you for Gemini. Mercury's retrograde, and quite honestly, it's screwing me into the ground. It really is. It's torturous. So I'm taking no chances. And I've written the star signs down so I don't miss anyone out. Good old fashioned on the back of an envelope, which is where most important things should be. 3. Ooh, I want you and I want you. So hi Gemini, welcome. This is for weekend of 22nd and 23rd of April. Doing a little daily spread here. Well, it's a weekend spread. Wow. Okay, work. 9 of Cups. Gemini, at work, you can actually have what you wish for. This is the wish card. Very nice, particularly for those of you that are involved in what I would call a Venus type job. So anything to do with beauty, hair, skin products, anything to do with this, to do with decorating, interior design, wedding planning, anything like that, any kind of Venus job, but actually any job, but particularly those. This is the card of having all the cups in front of you, you just need to choose one. And unlike the 7 of Cups, which can be more of a fantasy card, we'll see if that one comes up as well, this is a real opportunity. You have plenty of opportunities at work. You just need to, because it's water as well, use your intuition and see what you want to reach for, and then take it, Gemini, take it. Home. Oh, lovely. I dreamt about this card, actually. I love this card. Home, you have the Ace of Pentacles. Now, we are coming up to a Taurus new moon as well on the 26th. If you want to do anything to do with building or the garden or soil, because obviously Pentacles is earth, Taurus is earth, anything to do with finances, material things. See this massive pentacle? It's a massive pentacle. I love a big pentacle. Yes. Build something, make something, do the garden, do something with money, invest in the home, anything to do with that. Venus is now going direct, so it's starting to be safe to actually do some interior design, and it won't be so completely disastrous. But things are progressing very well. This could be the start for some of you of buying a new home, moving to a new home, renovating a new home. Very nice, very auspicious card. What is unexpected? Oh, 5 of Wands. Do you know what? It's Mercury retrograde. I expect this every day of the week. So, Gemini, 5 of Wands. It's okay. It's just annoying. This is just little petty annoyances and frustrations that will come up. Maybe if you are doing something like renovating, you know, it's where you pull the wallpaper off and it turns out that the plaster was all dry and it all fell off and you got a big hole in the wall and now it's going to cost more to plaster. But it's that kind of, it's not earth-shattering, you know, it's not deep wounding or anything like that. It's just slight frustrations, niggles, flat tire, losing your purse, typical Mercury retrograde type stuff. So that's okay. But you're not expecting it because this comes in the unexpected area. So I would say with these 2 cards, things are going quite swimmingly for you in these departments. This might just be a little kind of, it's a little elastic tripwire for you to just remember that you're human. Wow, your role is judgment. Judgment for you, Gemini. You are the judge. This card, it depicts these 3, this is the past, present and future. It's a bit creepy actually, depicted as mummies in graves. This is a card where it's your role to, perhaps when you're having a look to do with work, or even to do with building a home, it's your role to look at how you've behaved and what you've done in the past, present and future. And I don't mean judging yourself, I just mean a fair assessment, which Geminis are very good at, very rational. Looking over, you know that thing that I think it was Einstein said, that if you keep doing the same thing and expecting different results, that kind of thing. You just want to have a look back on how you invested in the past, how you behaved in the past, how you built in the past, and what worked for you and what maybe didn't, and how that's going to inform your future. And that's your role at the moment, Gemini. And the outcome here, we've got the King of Swords in the reverse. So you might find some of you, see, this is sort of a Gemini card. I mean, he's got his scales and he's got his sword. It's an air sign card. You might find with some of you that you are on the receiving end, perhaps, of just a few blunders, I would say. Not so much harsh words from someone. The King of Swords can be a bit blunt in how he delivers things. And you do have the Five of Wands. So just watch out for either you, because this could be you, in trying to deliver your truth, that you're not too brutal. And I don't mean nasty, I just mean not too clear. If your filter isn't quite working as it should be, that you don't hurt anyone's feelings. Also, you might find yourself just feeling a bit less sharp and clear than you want to be at the moment, which I think actually for you is a good thing, because Geminis are normally very sharp and clear. You know, they got mind like a razor blade. Don't be afraid to be a bit fuzzy around the edges is what I would say to that. But that is a nice reading, Gemini. Very nice, especially for work and home. Thank you, Gemini. On to Cancer. Choosing your own card already. Hi, Cancer. Don't forget, everybody, I have timestamps each astrological sign in the description box. So you can go down and click onto your own sign. Then you can click on your sun, moon, rising. Sneak a look at your boyfriend, your girlfriend, whatever. But this is for Cancer. And I'm just doing a little 5-card spread here, Cancer. Oh, yes. You. Let's have a look. So this is work, first of all. Very, very nice. Very, very nice, Cancer. 8 of Pentacles. We love this card for work. This is the work card. It's an earth sign card, which is a building type energy. He's got all his pentacles down here that he's already done. And now he's working on another pentacle there. And he's quite happy. There's vines growing. There's growth all around him. It's vernal. It's green. It's lovely. He is concentrating. This is a very good card for building a career, building a business. It's good for apprenticeship, but it's kind of a bit beyond apprenticeship. It's more like you're in the thick of it and you're doing well. You're in the zone, I think is what I want to say. It's a very nice card for work. It's perfect. For home, we have the Star in the reverse. This is such a gorgeous card. Look at this. Look at this. Now, this is Pandora opening a box. I'm just having a look at that because it's so beautiful. Full of butterflies. Now, the Star is an ability to manifest what you want. It's an ability to believe in your own magic. It's an ability to let the butterflies out. I feel that you're holding back a bit at home in family. And of course, for you, Cancer, family is key. And for family, I mean either you and your cat, you and your mum and dad, you and your husband, you and your wife, you and your kids, whatever family is to you, you and your close friends, flatmates, whatever it is. Trust more that you can manifest what you want at home, even if it's a small thing like growing a plant. You know, we've got this Taurus new moon on the 26th. Sometimes these very small things, like buying a small pot plant and watching it, or a bonsai or whatever it is, can sometimes give us that slight just bit of confidence that we can make something grow. And then we can translate that into a more spiritual kind of energy. And I feel you just need that little push, because you have this at your fingertips. Just because a card is reversed doesn't mean that all the meaning just becomes negative. This is the Star. This is a major arcana card. It's really powerful. Now at the moment you haven't turned to meet it completely. I would go with the small everyday things. I would go and buy a little plant. Not so much a bunch of cut flowers, but a plant that can grow. Can also mean at home some of you might be having issues with Aquarius people. What is unexpected? Mr. Emperor. I feel for you, Cancer, some of you, this is to do with work. This to me seems like a bossy boss. This is Zeus. He's got his lightning. He's got the globe in the palm of his hand, sitting on his throne with his velvet robes on. He's pretty uncompromising. Some of you are going to be having some kind of conversation with your boss. It's what your boss would call a conversation. You might not. They're going to call it, we're having a conversation. Don't be afraid, Cancer, because sometimes you are. Don't be afraid to stand up for yourself. The Emperor is the Aries card. He likes a good scrap and he approves of someone who will dig their heels in and stand up for what they believe in. That's my advice to you on that one. Your role. You have the Sun reversed at the moment. Again, this is another, you've got a lot of major arcana. It's 3 major arcana. There's a lot of fire in this card. I feel you might be dealing at work with a fire sign person, or it could be in a relationship with a fire sign person. Don't let them, you're water, they're fire, you can put them out. That's how I'm going to put it. They're not much good against you. They just breathe a lot of fire. They just make a lot of noise and they sort of stamp their feet and the earth shakes. But you have more power in this. I hope this makes sense to you, Cancer. I think it does to some of you. And your outcome, very nice. Very, very nice. The Knight of Swords. Going forward with rationality and a very clear vision. This is representing the sort of Gemini twin mindset. Very clear, very rational, but quite subtle. You will win out in this situation to do with this rather boorish boss. I'm not getting massively negative things about this person, man or woman. Probably man, because the Emperor is a pretty masculine card, to be honest. But they are overbearing. It could also be a male relative, father, grandfather, father-in-law, friend, anybody, being overbearing. You will win out. You will win out. But might is not right in this situation. And that's not your style anyway, Cancer, is it? Okay, next up we have Leo. Don't forget that you can get this timestamp in my description box. Nice. Where are you going? There you go. In the description box, each astrological sign, and then there will be the time that your sign starts, and you can click and go straight to your sign. Then you can view your sun, your moon, or your rising sign. Also, if you want to book a private reading, you can book those in the box below, in the description box, where there's my PayPal link. Just about getting my words out okay today with Mercury retrograde. It's not too bad so far. Which you? Woo! A little card just plopped out there, whether I liked it or not. This is a 5-card reading, Leo, but you appear to have a bonus 6th card that really wanted to come out. So we'll look at that in a minute. Oh, I love this. This reminds me, you know that Eurovision winner, the guy that did the song where he's a woman but he's got a really good beard? Look, there he is. And with the dress. 9 of Pentacles, work card, lovely. Particularly good if you are self-employed or if you're thinking about being self-employed, yes. This is a card of being sort of financially independent. It's like working from home, but it's going really well. Grapes are growing, vines are growing, pentacles are stacking, and you're wearing a really good dress, man or woman. What's not to like? Home life, Leo, home life. Again, the star in the reverse. Had this for Cancer. This is not using your magic to its best advantage. And that could be something as small as not daring to put up the kind of curtains you really want. If you really want leopard print velvet curtains, put them up. Whatever it is, be brave enough to go with your intuition, go with your magic. You've got plenty of it, Leo. And this can be to do with family as well, to do with family groups, whatever family means to you. If you want to say something, I would say it. I feel like you're perhaps holding back a little bit. That doesn't really suit you, Leo. What is unexpected? Ooh, nice. Knight of Cups. This lovely water sign person is plodding in very beautifully on this gorgeous horse with his cup. This is not expected. This is a love offer. We like it. It can be just someone you don't know. It can be, you know, on a dating site you can meet someone. It could be someone you do know. It can be like reawakening your own romantic feelings, but usually it comes from someone else. It's an offer. It's someone offering you a cup, offering you some kind of love. It can be a friend, it can be a child, it can be a dog, it can be anything, or it can be a romantic offer. We like that. Your role, it's a romantic offer, Leo, because we got the King of Cups as well. What gorgeous card. And he's quite hot, the King of Cups. Nice. Now we got a little crab on the bottom. Could be a Cancerian. Could be a Pisces, obviously, or a Scorpio. Could be a Pisces or a Cancer, though, I would say. A water sign. You got the Knight of Cups and the King of Cups. Your role is love. You need to be the love. If you feel the love, show the love. There is love around you, Leo. I like it. This could be your love weekend. Christ, yes. Look at the state of that. And then we get the Nine of Cups. This is hot stuff. I'm not even going to mention the fact there's two women on this card. I don't know what he's up to. But either way, Leo, you got choices. This is a wish card. If you've been wishing, if you've been hoping, yes. Now, your secret little card that popped out all on its own. Major Arcana, Judgment. Give me a moment, lovely Leo, because I'm going to just quickly look that one up. I just want to know which astrological sign it represents, just in case, seeing as there's so much love knocking around. Pluto. Okay, Pluto's in retrograde at the moment, actually, but that's okay. So, Judgment, you are going to be reevaluating your love life in view of this offer, or you're going to need to. These three rather macabre figures here that are popping out of graves are past, present and future. And what you do is you look at how you've behaved in the past, how you're behaving at the moment, what kind of results is that getting, and more importantly, how does it make you feel? And that informs how you're going to be in the future. How are you going to love? Who are you going to love? And how are you going to do it? But that's a cracking little reading there, Leo. Thank you very much. Enjoy that one. I'd be happy with that. Now, Virgo. Woo! I'm trying to keep... These cards are pretty sassy today. They're kind of... There's a film where that happens. Now, where is that? Ghostbusters. It's like Ghostbusters. You remember Ghostbusters when Sigourney Weaver, who looks amazing in that, she's opening the fridge and all the eggs pop out. Oh crap. And everything is just got a life of its own. It's just bursting out and it can't be helped. That's what these cards feel like at the moment. So Virgo, you're popping, like popping candy. Something's happening. Let's have a look what it is. Oh God, I want to take all the cards and I can't choose them properly. That one. This one's wanting, sticking out. I'll have to take it. That one. I feel like I'm going to sneeze, but it may not happen. Right, Virgo, let's have a look. Work. Wow. The High Priestess. What a gorgeous card. I love this card. I love this card. Now this is, I think, number 2. I'll tell you what, I am useless at remembering the numbers of the major arcana. I just seem to have a complete block on it, which is why I have the Tarot Bible, because it's very, very clear. Yeah, it's number 2. Right. Once the Fool starts his journey, and then you have your Magician, and he's doing his tricks with his pentacle and his sword and his wand and all the rest of it. Then we come to the High Priestess. And this is more what you would call behind the scenes. It's spiritual. She is about the dreams and the visions and the intuition, the secrets, what is under the surface, what is not been revealed. This is where you are with work. Some of you, Virgo, are working in those industries to do with esoteric studies, things that need to be revealed. Could be psychotherapy, it could be any kind of therapy, anything to do with religion, magic, music, anything that's ethereal is going to do well for you. And even if you're involved, you know, if you work in a bank or whatever, the way you operate at work is going to be very much under the surface. All the important things, even if it's things like promotion or promoting or your own business, the real magic is happening under the surface, and you be very tuned into that. It's a great card. I just love that card. Home life. Look at that. This happened for someone else, this card as well. Taurus or Gemini got this in the home life. Look at him. I love this card. This is a man with a great big pentacle that is like 3 times bigger than his own head. And he's rising out of water. I'm a Pisces. I love anything that's rising out of water. And that sounds really rude, but there's a big fish behind him. Let's just say that. Home life. Beautiful. Building. Manifesting things. Money. Energy. And don't feel bad about that, Virgo. I mean, you're an earth sign actually, so you're not going to feel bad about that. You've got the High Priestess here too. This is the earth plane. It could be time to landscape. It could be time to do anything to do with soil or money. In the north of England, we have a saying, where there's muck, there's brass. And they say it, where there's muck, there's brass. That's the way they say it. I'm from the north of England. You can't tell now. Where there's muck, there's brass for you, Virgo. You can make money out of mud. You'll know what I mean by that. I know you will. What is not expected? Yes! Look at the state of that. The 2 of Pentacles. This is where it follows on from the Ace. So you got your man, he rises up, you got your great big pentacle, and I had a dream about this card the other day and it was gorgeous. And then that energy is generated into 2 pentacles, and look how they can hold up the table. And then he's making jewellery. I think, yeah, he is. He's making jewellery. He's the artisan. So you are building something. And you didn't expect it to happen, but it's going to be rather easy for you. Your role in this. King of Swords in the reverse. Don't seek rationality. King of Swords in the upright. He is rational and clear. He's weighing things up. He's got his big sword. Swing! Like that. This is in the reverse. Your role is not to do that. Your role is to be like this. She has got, now I think it's a pomegranate, usually is, big fertile fruit. You need a big fertile fruit and a lot of secrets, not a big sword. Yes. The outcome is Temperance in the reverse. I'm not surprised, actually. I would have Temperance in the reverse if my cards were this good. You're manifesting like mad. You got this little triumvirate of the High Priestess, the Two of Pentacles, and the Ace of Pentacles. It's grow, grow, grow. Now this is going to light your fire. You're going to feel excited, okay? You're going to feel lit up. Try and be a bit more like Rainbow Woman with the cup. Try and approach it. It's very similar to this. You're going to feel like firing on all cylinders, and I can totally understand why, especially when Mercury goes the other way on the 4th of May. You don't need to. You just need a little bit of temperance, which will just sweeten the mix so it can keep bubbling up. You have got it going on, Virgo. Well done. Something you've been looking at for a while. Don't be afraid to be your sweet old self either. Thank you, Virgo. Moving on to Libra. Now remember, people, and that's going to be your first card there, Libra, I can see it. I've time-stamped all of these in my description box. Each astrological sign has its own timestamp. Oh, that's number 2. So you can go straight in the description box to your star sign. Then you can look at your rising sign. You can look at your moon sign. Then you can sneak a look at your boyfriend's one and your girlfriend's one, if you want to. You have to be careful doing that sometimes, don't you? Oh, that one. Libra. Lovely, lovely Libra. Okay. Ooh. Ooh. Work. Creaky chair. Right. I'm going to turn these over, actually. Amazing. Nice cards, actually. Now, work. Moon in the reverse. Something is not clear to you at work. Something is on the down low. Could be to do with the Cancerian. You see that little crab at the top of the card there? When we see by the moon, we see borrowed light and we see shadows instead of seeing the sun. Something might be revealed on the 26th of April, which is the new moon in Taurus. It may wait until the full moon, which I don't know when that is, and I never do, and I should. Where is the full moon? Let's have a look for you. 10th of May. May come to fruition on the 10th of May. Either way, there's something you don't know about. There's something that isn't clear. You're probably seeing shadows of it at work, and you're following it like this, but it needs the sun, you know, or it needs the full moon, and then it's ping, there it is. You know what it is, Libra. At the moment, you're not going to find out through looking, if that makes sense. You have to just accept that you're in that slightly moonlit, murky atmosphere. Try and get comfortable with that. Your home life is the 7 of Wands in the reverse, which is great. 7 of Wands, if you look at it here, is all these people scrapping with fire sticks. It's just a bit of a hassle. It's, you know, nagging, it's fighting, it's arguing. In a couple, 7 of Wands is repetitive arguments. You know those couple arguments that you have when they're your own, like, special couple arguments that you have at certain times, but they've been going round and round and round. In the reverse, those are dropped off. That's died down. We like that. That's your home. Unexpected, which is really nice, is the 7 of Pentacles. You're going to make some financial progress, either at work or just with investment or perhaps somebody collaborating with you. This is a card of collaboration, and also it could be financial collaboration in a couple. It could be buying a new home or looking at a new home or something like that. But it's unexpected and it's very welcome for you. Your role, King of Pentacles, is to try and let go a little bit of control. This king, he's holding that pentacle and he's a little bit anxious looking. Your role in this particular collaboration, whether it's with a partner or a business partnership or with the bank or whatever it is to just feel a bit more free and easy about the money. A bit more like you're in the flow with the money, rather than that you have to hold on to the pentacle like this or it's going to go away. Because actually it's not going to go away, it's going to grow. Now your outcome, beautiful, 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 beautiful Empress. It's my favourite card of this pack. It is so stonkingly lovely. This outcome, for some of you, this is a pregnancy. It always is with the Empress. That's always in the mix. I mean, look at her. Yeah, for some of you, it's a pregnancy. It could be you. It could be someone in your family. It could be your close friend. It could be anything to do with fertility is affecting you. Beautiful Major Arcana card in the upright. Lovely. It's creativity as well. It's incubating something. So for those of you, this is incubating a very creative idea or a business with somebody else that can grow. This is a great time of growth for you. That's the only warning card really, is this moon in reverse, because for a lot of you this is collaborating in a business partnership. There are a few things that you don't know about. Look out for the moon cycle. Look out for the 26th of April and the 10th of May. One is a new moon and the other is a full moon. You probably find developments of both of those, but you will know something by the 10th of May for sure. Thank you, Libra. And we are now on to Scorpio. Scorpio. Remember everybody, these are time stamped in the description box, each astrological sign. And if you want a private reading, you can book in the description box below. Ooh, 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 ooh. Okay, Scorpio, 5-card spread. Ooh, your cards are a bit more still, Scorpio, than other people's. These cards have been leaping recently. Yours are a bit more exacting. Ooh, you. Oh, yes. So I don't know if you're feeling a bit tired. Let's see. Let's have a look. Whew. Interesting, Scorpio. Work, 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 work. 8 of Wands. Nice, actually. Good communication coming to you and coming to you swiftly. For those of you working in the internet industry, anything to do with social media, writing, blogging, vlogging, rogging, scrogging, whatever they call it these days, this is a great card. This to me represents digital communication. Otherwise, it can be good news about work. It can come in an email, it can come in a text message. It's fast and furious and clear, but good, if that makes sense. Probably, as Mercury is retrograde, this message will come to you and then you'll need to check the fine print. Because it's Mercury retrograde, there will be something weird. Not bad weird, but just weird. You might get the same email twice about a job, or you get the job but there's something a little bit weird about how they want to take your reference, that kind of thing. But either way, this is good news coming. Home. Ooh, 5 of Pentacles. Some of you are worried about money. This is a guy who's leaving a home. There's pentacles nailed there. There's money in the house, but there's no money in his pocket. There's a moon there, a fullish moon really. We've got a full moon on the 10th of May. Mercury is retrograde, Scorpio. Excuse me, I've got hay fever and I'm really itchy today. Mercury's retrograde, and you might find, Scorpio, that you can't sort your money things out until we're into May. You may just have to hold tight. 5 is quite an insecure number in the tarot. It's not particularly stable. This person is just deciding to walk that lonely walk with no money. It may be that you just have to hold tight like that. Also, some of you at home might be feeling left out in the cold with somebody you're living with, whoever you've got a relationship with, flatmate, husband, wife, family. You might just be feeling a bit defensive and a bit left alone. You might even want to be left alone at the moment. That's the feeling I got when I was doing your cards, you know, that you're not like Tigger bouncing around. You're sort of like this. And that's okay. I think go with that energy, Scorpio, as well. It's not quite the right time for it, for big gestures. What is unexpected, which is absolutely spiffing, is the 6 of Wands, which is victory. I do believe, and I think this is Jason celebrating bringing back the golden fleece. This is victory for something you've put work into for quite a long time. So it's not a flash in the pan, and it's very well deserved, but you're not expecting it. How nice is that? We'll take that. I like that. Your role. 5 of Swords. Just watch, Scorpio, that you're not, that you've got your filter switched on. You might find you're so raggedy at the moment. You're so run ragged. You're so worried about money, and you're so trying to keep life and soul together that you're a bit sharp with people. Just be careful of that, because again, this 5 is an unstable energy, and it's swords. So it could be with air sign people, but just make sure that you're tempering a little bit how you speak to people, especially if you're tired and you're worn out. You just haven't got, don't get into any big discussions yet. Wait till May. You're going to fall out if you do that, and it may not get you anywhere. And the outcome, we got the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. This is not the time for making big decisions about money. You're very shrewd, Scorpio. Mercury is retrograde. It wouldn't work if you did it now anyway, and you know that. Wait until May, because this is what you're going to get in the end. Slow and steady wins the race, Scorpio. And actually, of all the star signs, Scorpio is fairly patient. You know how to play the long game. Play the long game. Thank you, Scorpio. I love Scorpio. One of my best friends is a Scorpio. Love you guys. Sagittarius. I'm looking down at my back of an envelope where I've written all the astrological signs. Sagittarius. Hello, Sagittarius. I hope you've reached this by the timestamp, which I've just learned how to do. 5 card spread for you for this weekend, 22nd and 23rd of April. Oh yes, your cards are quite clear. Oh, they're fighting now. Right, my lovely Sag. Let's have a look. Oh, yes. Ooh. Your cards have been quite saucy recently, Sag. These are good. Work. You've got judgments. You may be having an appraisal coming up. These 3 people here rising out of the graves are past, present and future. And this is where you make a judgment on how you've behaved in the past, how well you've achieved in the past, how you've achieved it. You may be having like a 360 appraisal at work at the moment. This is in the upright. It looks like it's going to go very well. Just remember to appraise your own weaknesses as well as your strengths and treat those people just the same. your home life. Beautiful card actually, Page of Cups. It's a card of love. This is Narcissus. He's looking into a cup at his own reflection. This is self-love for a start. Can also, looking at your other cards, indicate love offers, I would say, to do with home. So someone quite close to home. May even be the partner that you live with already, or somebody you're with wants to move in with you. It's romance. It's a nice offer. I like it very much, especially seeing the outcome card, which I will tell you in a minute. What is unexpected, and I also like this, is the Devil in the reverse. When this card's in the upright, someone is strung up by addiction or codependency or some kind of unhealthy aspect to a relationship or a job. That's in the reverse. It's losing its hold on you. Something or someone that has had you as a puppet, no longer. You're over that. That energy is dropping out. Tied to an old job you hate, dropping out. Tied to some bloke or woman who's yanking your chain, no longer. Your role, Sagittarius, is to be Sagittarius. This is Sagittarius. Love this. King of Wands. Just keep on, would they say, Bob Dylan? Keep on keeping on. And being the fiery old soul that you are. Beautiful, beautiful card. Be yourself 100%. It will work for you. And the outcome is the Ten of Cups. Some of you definitely setting up home. This is my card for the love enchilada. When I make my own tarot set, Ten of Cups will be a large love enchilada. That's a nice reading, Sagittarius. You got some lovely energy there, especially in the love department. Good for you. Capricorn. Capricorn. Lovely Capricorns. Lovely, lovely Capricorns. Don't forget, these are time stamped, everybody, in the description box. And if you want a private reading, you can also book it in the description box. I have a PayPal link. I've made it easy for me and for you. I'm not the most technical of people. 5 card spread for you here, Capricorn. Ooh, I want it to be that one, but it's not. Ooh, some of your cards are hiding, Capricorn. I don't know why. You're feeling a bit shy about something. Let's have a look. If we can get any itchy nose. Right, let's have a look for you, Capricorn. Interesting. Wow. Capricorn. Yeah, I might be blushing a bit actually if these were my cards. What have you been up to? What's going on? I'll tell you what, I've got a really itchy nose, but that sometimes means there's some lying going on. Little bit of fibbing, little bit of fibbing. Some of you will know what that means. Work. 5 of Swords. You might be having sharp words with people at work. Nevertheless, you're probably going to win, but I think you're going to have to pull your rank a little bit, which is never that much of a problem for the Capricorns I know. Most Capricorns are quite high status at work. You know, they belong to being managers and they're very good organisers, but you might you might have to be a bit unpopular. Get my drink. At work, you might have to pull rank and do the because I said so routine. But go ahead and do it anyway. It will work. Now home, Capricorn. This is lovely. 10 of Cups. Beautiful, beautiful energy. This is the romantic enchilada card. So for some of you, there's going to be a nice romantic period in your relationship. Some love stability. Nice, stable 10. For some of you, this is marriage. This is you know, tying the knot in whatever way that means to you. That could be moving in, calling it a commitment, getting together, or meeting the love of your life. You know, someone that really has strong potential, but it's close to home. It's all to do with close to home. So that I wouldn't say this was internet dating or anything like that. This is wholesome, close to home, romantic, lovely, upright love. Great. What is not expected? Star in the reverse. There may be, with the star in reverse, there's just, I don't know why, I just get that feeling, don't get burnt, is what's coming into my mind. Don't get burnt, Capricorn. Don't get your head too filled with butterflies about the love. See all these butterflies, this is Pandora's box. Just tread carefully, slow and steady. You're still going to get to this point. But I'll tell you why in a minute, because I'm looking at your outcome card. Now your role here, again, 8 of Pentacles, slow and steady. Building those pentacles one by one, putting them underneath the bench, working on the next one. He's making jewellery in this, and that's significant. This is very important. I'm also getting a lot of gold for you. You've got an awful lot going on. You've got some really good energy behind it, but it's a very high feeling time. Just don't. Capricorn isn't particularly comfortable either in that high feeling energy. Just keep it sensible. This is a Capricorn card. Keep it slow and steady. Outcome, the Lovers. It's going to be some element of choice. This used to be called the Choice, this card. And you may be examining, this is Paris choosing between 3 women for different reasons. One is the beautiful Helen, one I think is Aphrodite, and one is Athene, who's very intelligent. What qualities, although this is coming to you, there's still going to be the need to discern what qualities you need in a partner, whether that's about meeting somebody or tying the knot with somebody or committing with somebody. It's about how you choose, how you've chosen in the past, even to the extent how your parents were, how they modelled love for you, your mother, your father, whoever it is. How did they choose? What have you witnessed so far? How does that play out for you? Just keep an eye on that, because there's a lot of love potential here, but just be careful how you use it. But nevertheless, that is a really nice reading for you, Capricorn. So next, Aquarius. Aquarius. Hello, Aquarius. Don't forget you are time-stamped in the description box. Every astrological sign for this reading for the weekend of the 22nd and 23rd, oh, it's that one, is time-stamped, so you can go straight to your sun, moon or rising, or sneakily check out your partner's one or that person you fancy at work. That card's come up loads. Wow, Aquarius. Bit of a, I was going to say steamy, but actually stormy for you. Right, work. The 6 of Pentacles in the reverse. Some of you are experiencing some unemployment. You see, this is a card where someone has enough money that they feel they can be generous to those that have less than they do. But that's in the reverse. I would say for some of you that is trouble at work. Trouble getting a pay rise, needing a pay rise, not being paid enough, feeling annoyed at working too hard for not enough money, or unable to live on the money that you're being paid is what I get for that. Your home life, we've got the star in the upright. You're the only one to have got this in the upright, and this is you. So this is great, actually. Things close to home should feel good to you. You may feel a need, though, to be close to home. Whatever's going on with this thing at work may be troubling you quite a lot looking at your other cards in the spread. And the magic for you, this is what a hunch that I'm getting for you actually. If you are having trouble at work, it could be time for you to go it alone, to start your own business, to take the lid off and let these butterflies come out and be your own boss. Really get that strongly for you, Aquarius, really strongly. What is not expected is the Tower. When is the Tower ever expected? Because it's the Tower. Now, this card, this is falseness. This Tower here is built on falseness, whether it's false hope or holding together something that wasn't right, wasn't true. This is the moment of epiphany and realization. It's rough, but you need to welcome the Tower. Because once you've had the Tower is the card that comes before the Star. You've definitely had a shake-up at work, and it has rocked you, but it's making way for this. Nine of Wands in reverse is your outcome, and I like that. Nine of Wands is a card of someone that has built a massive defence around themselves. And I feel that you've built that defence because of what has happened here about money. It could also be even to do with money and a relationship. But for you, you're dropping that defence. And that is a good thing. Because when you're undefended, you can be the Star. Now, sorry, I forgot to do your role. That's the outcome, the Nine of Wands. You're dropping your defence, your role here. Now, this used to be your role when you were at the job. You were working hard and it was quite kind of... This is more like a kind of regular 9 to 5. You know, you were doing your bit, you were working hard, it was moving along, but I don't feel it was very inspiring because this is in the reverse. I don't feel that's for you anymore. This is now tipped up. I feel the work thing has all been tipped up, but it makes way for this. You need to think outside the box for work. If you feel like, if you have notions of setting up your own business, even if you feel it's slightly crazy, explore it. Because I feel for you it could really happen. Thank you, Aquarius. Now on to Pisces. Hello, my lovely Pisceans. From your fellow Piscean. Who knows what's happening with Pisces? It's very difficult when you do tarot reading for your own sign. I always find that quite hard. I don't know why. Ooh, Christ. Right, Pisces, there's one out. And I just want to take the opportunity, Pisces, as well, to say a massive, massive thank you, because you are the sign that views my videos the most, and also that books the most private readings and does the most comments. I don't know if it's because I'm a double Pisces, probably is, I suppose, that I get on with all the other Pisces, but I just love Pisces, and your reaction to the videos is so nice. Thank you, Pisces. Big, 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 big fish, thank you. Now, let's see. We've had a difficult couple of years, Pisces. Let's, you know, even in the most positive day, I have to admit, it has been tricky, hasn't it, since those eclipses, March 2015 to now. It's been, yeah, it has. Wow, this is interesting. Okay. Pisces. Right, okay, let's face this head on. Works. Two of Cups. Interesting to get this on a work placement. Much rather have it on a romantic one, but actually no, we'll take it. This can be meeting somebody at work. Having a romance with somebody at work. This is like the knight with wings in shining armour. She's tied to a rock and he's coming to save her with his lovely cup. For a work card, this could be for us partnership, going into partnership, meeting someone in love at work, falling in love with someone at work, falling in love with our job. It's a nice card to get. Knowing Pisces, it will be romance with somebody at work as well. I do feel that quite strongly. Now, for home, we've got the Ace of Cups in the reverse, which of course is what comes before the Two of Cups. So at home, things not going so swimmingly for us. And this can be for many reasons. It can be our house is disgusting and we need to spring clean, and we're looking around and thinking, I can't live like this anymore. That's me. It can be that a relationship has ended. The Ace of Cups is a relationship ending card. It can be a breakup. But actually, this is on the horizon at work as well. Some of you might already be getting together with somebody at work or like somebody at work. But nevertheless, at home, some of us are going through a breakup that has probably been coming for the last 2 years, one way or another. I've been looking obviously at the cards for Pisces closely. We've had a lot of the Tower, we've had a lot of the Death card in reverse. You know, I've been watching some of the other guys, my favourite tarot readers, and the same cards are coming up for us with all the same tarot reader people, which is quite strange, isn't it? This is definitely a breakup for some of us, definitely, at home, and there's nothing to be done with that except to go through it, because the Ace of Cups as a breakup is a pure breakup. It's not a nasty, dirty breakup. It's just love gone upside down. What is unexpected is justice in the reverse. There is some aspect of unfairness that's going to come into play. Now, this could be in love, or it could be at work, or it could just be in life. There is something going to come in that is just not quite fair, which is obviously we're going to find that a bit annoying, Pisces. Why wouldn't we find that annoying? It could also be, this could be a breakup with a Libra or an air sign, because this is an air sign card, particularly Libra with these scales. Some of us, it could be that. It could be a breakup with an air sign person. Our role is the Hanged Man, and I quite like this because it's in the upright, even though he's upside down. Our role is to hang on in there. Our role is not to act. Mercury's retrograde. Pisces gets hit very hard by Mercury retrograde. Honestly, I'm living proof of this. Do not act at the moment. Don't try and make things happen. Things are actually happening behind the scenes. Divine timing is at work for us, my lovely, 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 lovely Pisceans. Don't try and act. It's pointless at the moment. This is the energy, because also the Hanged Man, while he's hanging upside down, he gets epiphanies. Divine timing is going on. He becomes more aware of that. Now, I like the outcome. Devil in the reverse. Some of us dealing with a Capricorn. This is the Capricorn card. But more importantly than that, some of us have been like this, where somebody's had us on a string. And actually that's not hard to do with the Pisces, is it? Because we are quite open and trusting and susceptible to people controlling us. Somebody's been controlling us. The power they had over us has dropped away and is wearing off. And I like that. And for that, I would look to the new moon in Taurus, which is on the 26th of April. But these two cards tell a story. No more of this. No more codependency. No more lies. Thank you, my lovely Pisces. And once again, thank you so much for your comments and for subscribing and for just being so lovely. Thank you. Last and never least, Aries. Lovely, lovely, lovely Aries. So remember, you can find yourself in the timestamp, people. You can find your astrological star sign in the description box, in the timestamp. and go straight to your sun, your moon, your rising, or sneak a look at your boyfriend or girlfriend and see what they're up to. Or don't. Whatever. Ooh. That's interesting. So some of you, Aries, will be Pisces cross-watching because this card is the same. Aries, let's just look at you. This is nice. For work, you've got the 10 of Wands in reverse. Good. It's not looking so hot when it's in the upright and this person is sitting on his own funeral pyre. It's a bit rough, isn't it? The other version of this has someone carrying 10 wands on their back and it's just such an unbearable load. This is now in the reverse. So something that has been on your back, something that has been a big load for you at work is now becoming much lighter. Lovely. That can't be bad. Your home life. Some of you still undergoing a breakup, a separation, or something in love isn't working out, or it hasn't worked out, or it isn't going well with somebody at home. This can also mean family or a flatmate or whoever you live with. In the reverse, it's just not flowing for you. Or for some of you, it's just pure and simple a breakup. What is not expected, which is a fantastic card, is the Magician. How much you can have a bearing on this with your own magic energy and with your own ability to manifest. Now, I was saying to another sign, I think it was Taurus, that what I've done with this card is I've done a little guided journey for myself, and I've taken myself to this crossroads where the Magician can work with the sword, the pentacle, the wand, the cup, or all of the elements. And you can have a little conversation with the Magician, and you can ask them, for this, you can ask them, what can I expect? What do I need to do? And also see which element you want to work with and have some fun with it. But this is the card of As Above, So Below, or Night Fever by the Bee Gees. Staying Alive, that's it. This is Staying Alive. Do you know what it literally is though? Because with this card, you can manifest out of this, and even, do you know what, Aries, out of this heartbreak, you can manifest something completely different that you'd never thought of. Something quite magic. Your role. Stop being so generous. This is the card of generosity. It hasn't really worked for you, particularly at work where you've been overburdened, or even in a relationship where you may have been doing the lion's share of the work. Whether it's broken up or not, it's time for you to stop giving so much. It's not doing you any good in the energy bubble of whatever this relationship is, whether it's work or whether it's home. Now your outcome, which I love, is the Two of Wands. If you can see in the background here, we've got a centaur. This is the Hierophant in his cave. This is learning. You've learned here. You learn from this Hierophant. He takes you on a journey of self-discovery, and you're emerging here with 2 wands, 2 stakes to put in the ground. This is a good start. Your Aries, this is fire. This is a good start. Out of either some kind of breakup at work or some breakup in love, you, between the Magician and the Two of Wands, are building something pretty damn good. Very much like your cards, actually, Aries, I have to say. And don't forget, stop giving yourself too much. You need to now be thinking of you. So that is the last of the star signs. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, everybody, for watching my videos, liking, sharing, and subscribing. And I hope you've enjoyed the timestamps. And can you leave me a comment? I always want to know what's going on. Leave me a comment in the comment box and just let me know how it resonates with you. If you want to book a private reading, you can do that in the description box below, or visit my website, Gemstonetarot.com. Email me if you want to get in touch about anything. And also my May 2017 videos will be up in the next 2 or 3 days, so look out for those. If you subscribe, they'll come up, hopefully. Oh, if you subscribe, you've got to press that little bell. That means they'll tell you when the videos are on. Thanks everybody, and I'll see you soon. Okay, bye.